Welcome back, Questers, to what could well be the final episode of the Wheel of Mortis challenge, now with 75% less dragons, but 50% more HR admin work. By that I mean the spreading of death and misery, and the complete annihilation of any human living races. We're all familiar with HR departments, so that should sink in quite rather well. Anywho, what do we have left on the agenda? We seem to have beaten back the dwarves to a point where they are not really posing that much of a threat. We're getting the occasional ancestor, they're running out of those very swiftly. And that's more or less it, really. We're on the cusp of kind of investigating new lands. I don't expect anything particularly interesting to await us, simply because I think the dwarves have pretty much ransacked everywhere. We've got some thieves and accompanying parties which we need to bring into position. I think we're basically going to use Archon to protect the frontal frontiers. That's basically what the word frontier means, I think, but whatever. So HR Slutness can go about her work unhindered. Now, as she has 30 movement points and there is a path literally outside the city, I'm going to use some movement points to just have a little bit of a nosy round. We've got a rather, I was going to say heavily fortified dwarf city, but it's not really, is it? Oh, we've got a mage leader here. I think we can move one more space. No, we can move a couple more spaces, but I think that's all we need to see. So I'm going to bring her back into the city, just because her and one of the skeleton champions does need a bit of a heal. And then we can look into pushing forward into dwarven territories even further. A rock. What a way to commence proceedings. I thought this was going to be something of a ball-breaking type final episode. It might not even be the final episode, I don't know. You probably know by the titling of the video, but I don't know, not at this point in time. That warrior is dead though, I know that much. But fear not. I think everything should still be fine. Oh my goodness, why would you do such a thing? More thrilling action. Ooh. For God's sake, he's actually going to be taken down by a thief, isn't it? This is just pathetic. One absolute shocking show of strength, or lack thereof. Calls himself a slut's bane. Can't even take down one slut. Disgraceful. Anyway, let's not dwell on that. Let's instead crush some dwarven skulls. Because I think this opens up the path to this city quite nicely, as that mage leader's buggered off. Very little to fear from this garrison, so I'm just going to charge straight on in. I think I'm probably going to, I'm not even going to put that much thought into this strategy, I've got to be honest. I'm just going to pretty much steamroll it. Only thing we need to obviously be aware of is we can't use the leader this turn, but don't really need her. Very interesting use of two top tier buffing units. Well done. 52 XP. What? 350 XP away from maybe the final level up for HR manager. Let's have a look. You have made a mistake attacking your king. The peninsula is impenetrable. Only the dwarves can find their way to the fortress. Yeah, what? Is it through that bear, by any chance? Okay, we've got Raplanters.
Yes, master.
No. Oh, where is he? Where's he gone? Oh, there he is.
My prince.
Let's get you up and out to this kind of direction. Because we still need to steal that fire ward. I don't know why I'm resurrecting him, but I'll do it out of the goodness of my own cold dead heart. He's probably just going to be duelled by the thief anyway. I guess the thief is quite damaged, so you might go off and try and get healed first. Oh good, it's a rock. Excellent. Still somehow managed to be annoying even with level 1 summon units. Oh, he's gone for the thief. Fair enough. I think the thief should be able to survive then. No, but that's fine. The main thing, he didn't go after that that army. Where are you going? I don't really want to spend a lot of time dealing with these really crappy little parties, but they're just going to be a pain in the ass if I left them running rampant. So we might as well take them down as we're going along. As much as it pains me to do so, it is probably better for us in the long run. Okay, that should be the end of them. Lovely. Insufficient movement points to get back, but we should be alright. All they're doing is summoning a rock every turn. You should be fairly safe against that. Having said that, expect a Stone Ancestor immediately. No, it's a rock. Thank goodness. We're just going to get rocks every single turn. This is the most annoying part of not skipping. And I appreciate I'll probably do go a little bit overboard, but these kind of fights, when I actually cut out all of the summoned unit fights and Rod Planter fights in the last episode, I don't know what he was trying to accomplish there. Did he even tell us what he did? It saved about 15 minutes in the entire episode, which is crazy when you think about it. Fine, I'll get rid of him. Just because he has a veteran. Otherwise it's going to cause issues for that sorry excuse for a warrior leader that we have just seen. Can't take on that one. Can we do it with this book in hand? No. That's fine, we'll just put it back. That might be Sentry Unit actually. I'm not entirely sure if I've seen them move. Okay, let's move you up to this city instead. What did you actually try to do in there? It has no garrison. Can you steal money from an ungarrisoned city? Something like that. Okay, no more rocks. Is he going to challenge the leader? Fantastic. He's going to get a double hit in. Can the leader now get a double hit in though? Because I'm assuming their initiative is matched, so it's literally like a roll of a dice, basically. Thank God for that. Well, thankfully we've not seen any more. What was I going to say? Dragon units, dragon squads, which is nice. Okay, immediately get a spy back in their army, just in case now that I've mentioned that, I'm going to be caught with my pants down, which happens a lot. I don't even know why I end up wearing pants. We've still got some Tempest Giants tucked away. I mean, it's not that much of a threat anymore. The amount of firepower that we're packing. Probably won't be able to kill them this turn round. But we're still not going to lose any units. If the leader could act on the first turn, then we'd be laughing, but it is not the case, unfortunately. Okay, you go for him. Fine. Finish him off. It's all more experience for our glorious leader. So let's take the opportunity where possible. Oh, very nice. Far off. And we've got yet another veteran. Okay, let's do this. And then I'll probably just use the Sanctuary. Just in case. Mainly because we've got the mana. Might as well. Decent heal for the vampire. Can potentially start playing around with some vampire on the front line. shenanigans.
My prince.
That's always fun. You might as well do some reconnaissance for us. For probably one turn before she gets ancestored.
My prince. Yes.
Okay, what are you going to do now? Some stupid little spell. That's fine. I mean, surely those two spells should counteract each other. Fireballs and then a bit of ice. Okay, where to now? Let's use you to go around here. It's a boatload of nothing.
Yes.
I'm going to put your book on just to get over the river. Every little helps. Especially if we can get onto this road, because then we should be able to get loads of movement done then. Yet another Tempest Giant. Swap these round. That looks alright. Get the feeling we're probably heading towards Dwarven Capital Territory. 145 damage. My goodness. Okay, pitiful amount of damage from the Mountaineer. Might be into slightly shaky territory here. But we shouldn't take any more damage after this giant's done. Maybe get a little bit more damage from the Mountaineer, but that's it. It's hardly anything to be concerned about. Actually get to see Slutness having an attack. Yeah, could have done without that damage, but it's fine. There we go. Yeah, looking like she's at max XP now. Barbarian has been understandably looted. Oh yeah, that looks like Dwarven Capital, so definitely Sanctuary now. Could be undone if a Dwarven army just happens to bump into them, but hopefully we'll be alright. She's doing 81 damage, which is nice. You won't get to see it that often, but it's nice to know. She's packing it. How are we doing for gold? Okay, I think we can afford to throw a couple of thieves at this shop.
Yes.
See what's going on. Flippin' heck. I think this spell is booby trapped.
My prince.
Just like one of those parcel thieves. Oh no, we've got it. There we go. The spell existed all along. And we've got a thief left over for our troubles. So, we can actually use that because it's a tier 4 spell. And it is useful indeed. We have the mana with which to cast it. And that is going to be very useful for this final battle. To negate that red dragon damage. Especially if the alchemist buffs the red dragon. That'll be a huge amount of damage just completely negated. Damn it. Oh, what did I say? Oh, we start with a miss. Brilliant. Okay, we're going to lose some skeleton champions, which is pretty sad. Thanks to that miss, anyway. I could just attack with the leader. No, I cannot. I would never live it down. Maybe the giant can miss. Nope, of course not. He misses the middle one. Absolute turd. Right, to hell with ye. Oh, he's immune, great. Oh. Okay, we got some... Wow, I thought we were going to get... Oh, he's blocked the way. I thought we were going to get another battle there. Alright, what we're going with here? Quite timid by pathfinding at this point. Natural armor would be... Alright, I don't think we're suffering that much with leader lastability. So I think that natural armor and toughness is not as useful. Can't use artifacts, so it's just going to have to be pathfinding, isn't it? Which will boost it up to 37 movement points. Okay. We don't know what's in Gundulf's army. Nor do we have any life potions. So this is going to be interesting in terms of how we get out of this little conundrum. I could just Sanctuary somewhere over here. Look at this. So, capital, gold mine there. Small island literally on the capital doorstep. 2 gold mines and a runestone miner. What the actual flip?
Yes, master. Yes.
Shameless display of just AI favoritism.
Yes.
Might see what is in this shop actually. I should be checking out these shops along the way.
You will feel my power.
I just don't know. I just don't know. Could put vampires on the front line so the skeleton champion doesn't quite get us smashed. But I mean, I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue. I could do something like this, and then the skeleton champion will only get attacked by certain units. What actual spells do we have? Alright, but I'm probably going to leave all this kind of stuff for the final battle. So do a bit of hoarding. Yeah, I'm fairly confident. I'm assuming this is going to be a pretty new party, considering it's hopefully just been spawned from the capital. Yeah. I mean, they've still got a veteran, but it's fine. Oh. Okay, yes, hit the vampires first. That's absolutely fine. So we'll just heal all that damage back. I'd rather you not get another hit in. Does mean we're not going to take down the hill giant. Maybe we will actually. AoE dudes are doing quite a lot of damage. Yeah, that's fine actually. Good. Otherwise he was going to become a right royal pain in the arse. Insufficient movement points to get back, and I don't really want to leave her on the path because then we're going to end up in the same situation as someone just... Sanctuary, yeah. Sorry, I can't multitask. Which is pretty much the quality you want from like a streamer or a YouTuber, but alas. We press on. Yeah, I don't want the same thing to happen, which is Sanctuary and then the dwarves accidentally run into her. Let's get you back in here and resurrected. Poo. We need to sell some crap. How far can you make it? I've gone too far. Turds. Okay, we might as well just go to the shop then. I was going to do some item ferrying between her and Archon. That's not going to happen. In fact, I don't really have anything to sell. Potion of celerity. No, I'm not going to use that. Giant's blood potion, that can go. That'll do. I don't even know why I did that. It seemed like a waste of time. Let's whack you in there. I just wanted to resurrect that skeleton champion next turn.
Yes, master.
Continue exploring those frozen wastes. Oh, there's Baldric. Wonderful.
My prince.
The cunning plan, no doubt. What do we do with this thief? Oh yeah, I was going to have a look in these shops. I have just been in that shop, but I actually didn't look at the stuff he was selling. I'll have that. There you go, that's a cheap way to resurrect that skeleton champion, isn't it? Interestingly, that hasn't removed Sanctuary from the HR master. So that's a good thing to remember. You interact in terms of transferring units or items, and that won't remove the Sanctuary spell. Good to know.
Yes.
Okay, skeleton champions are looking very ill. So I should really give them a at least one day's heal in a city like this. Which will remove the sanctuary, but we'll get over that. In fact, I've got another idea first. Because I don't like all of this gold being churned out on this island. Don't like it one bit.
Feel my power. My prince.
Oh, hello. Yeah, that seems like the name of a rod planter.
My prince.
I don't know what that's based on. Just a feeling in the waters. I think that's us done for now. The old rock. If only it could kill a thief. Well, a full health Keith. I'm just going to start calling the thieves Keiths now. What is it? Oh no, it's a range leader. Wow, this guy's bee is really red. It's like his face is on fire. Right, I'm having that mine. And then I'm having everything else on this island, I think.
Yes.
Okay. Probably save a few movement points by putting ye old book on. Let's move you down here. Need to keep investigating. Damn it. Spies last approximately 5 milliseconds, unfortunately, at the moment. What you got? Oh, that's the boyo. Yes, please. That's exactly the upgrade we wanted for this banner of battle. Is everyone gone? I think so. I'm going to keep on sanctuarying, just because I've got the mana to do so. Most certainly want that banner in the army though. It's a massive improvement. Okay, looks like he's going back to the city for some respite. You need to be pulled back.
Leave that to me. My
Thief is
prince.
down here.
You will feel my power.
Let's do this properly. So we want to transfer over this. Could sell this banner now, so there's no point in giving it to the thief because they can't actually sell stuff. Can they? Let's jiggle this around a bit. So you keep your book on, and I'll swap it out at the last minute. I'll just double check. Yeah, banner of resistance, banner of war. Let's go after these guys. Let's give the skeleton champions just one more turn off. Not the best party to do this against, but yeah, he's still going for the vampires, that's fine. Okay. You have to skip. Damn it, he gets another hit in. That's annoying. Okay, at least the one that was damaged manages to heal himself a bit. That's fine with me. Push me a little bit further forwards. Keep those banners on and probably Sanctuary again. I'm taking no chances here. Not that I think it would be a problem. Even a Stone Ancestor we'd be fine with.
Yes, master.
They're not lasting any longer than one turn.
My prince.
Okay. They only seem to be able to muster enough mana to do this kind of shit. Okay, that seems like a good opportunity for us to get a thief back into their... Sorry, a spy back into their army.
You will feel my power.
Okay, not much to worry about here. So I think we probably take this city. We've got a little bit of an undead infestation to the south, I believe, which might be tricky with this army. We'll see. But maybe there's a ruin or two which has been unplundered, which would be nice. And then, I think we set our sights on the final quest objective. Ah, your magic does not serve you now. You should consider submission to the mountain clans. What? Are you blind? And he's got glasses on, but Christ, have a look around. Where are your ancestors, mate? Can we pounce on this one? Oh, we can. So let's get a spy in. I always get thieves and spies mixed up. I don't even know how a thief introduces a spy into an army. It's like she's got some sort of mini spies tucked away somewhere that she can dispatch at her leisure. Yeah, considering he struggled with a thief, I'm not fancying his chances against this army, so I'm just going to put it back in there. Okay, she needs a turn in there just to get healed up. Yeah, if all he's getting is this runestone man, I'm not surprised all he can manage is a rock and the occasional ice fall or whatever it's called. Good try. Ignis Mari must be getting Infernal Mana at some point. Right. So I think what we do is... Oh, we'll use you first. That probably makes more sense. Looks like we have a structure here, which still remains intact. Oh, is this going to lead us back to Dwarven Lands? How's that skeleton champion looking? Oh, he looks fine. I don't want to go any further up there. There's not going to be anything of interest, I think. Haunted Halls is unexplored. Most intriguing. So up against a vampire. Are vampires themselves immune against death? Yeah, all of our units are immune against death, so that vampire is completely pointless. Skeleton Champion, of course, we can pose as a minimal threat, but at least it can damage us. I feel like that warrior leader is going to come after our planter, so let's give him the run around at least. I could Sanctuary, but I honestly don't think they have much mana left. Consider the rather sad show they seem to be putting on at the moment. Okay, that's going to block the way if you get stuck in that little ravine. I wish it would put this banner back at the start of the inventory. Can I somehow manage to do it? No. Fine, whatever. What ordering it uses? It's very odd. Okay, so immune against death, immune against death. I think they're all immune against death, so the vampires are useless. So we're relying on the skeleton champions. But on the plus side, both the Death Dragon and the Necromancer both do death damage, so we should be immune from all damage from this party. Undead against undead battles are really bizarre in this game. They're like some of the weirdest battles because you end up with this kind of stuff. It's just really weird. So before you actually go in, you just think, is there any actual point in this? Because there's just so much of this nonsense going on. And then he paralyzes a vampire. What's all that about? Not been paying attention yet, have you? Okay, you might as well pass and then fireball his face off. There he goes. There's not actually any point in going after them because we don't even want the experience. Either want nor need. Would like to see what's in here, though. You can come back now. Sliding along.
You will feel my power.
Okay, he's coming down here, obviously after that city. That's fine, I'll put some garrison in there. It's probably not much point, but... Royal Scepter. All the valuables, which is pretty pointless now. But I appreciate the thought. You get out the way. Ooh, Dark Lords. So Lich is pointless. It's doing death damage. Dark Lords might put up something of a battle. But then again, they're not immune to death damage, so they will fall foul of our vampires. Let's trundle on in, though. Ooh. If anything, we get to hear this. It's like you've just stood on his toe or something. It's not like you've hit him with a giant sword. You have to pass. If the ghouls are going to be annoying and paralyse the skeleton warriors, it might take a lot longer. But maybe they're stupid and go after the vampires for some reason. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Not learning the lesson. I mean, it's got to be something pretty good in this ruin. I'm not entirely sure why I'm looking. It's more out of curiosity than anything else at this point. I mean, this is why the mage leader for the Undead excels. Simply because she has the edge when it comes to Undead versus Undead battles. Oh, I stand corrected. Me liquid uru metal potion. And we can use potions for a change. Pretty sure she's already used one. Yeah, so we'll pull on the central skeleton champion, I think. And we've just got to remember somehow that he has liquid uru'd up. Let's put back garrison in here. It might make those dwarves think twice. I can't put any of the units I want to, though. I would have 2 ghosts on the back, because I find that is like the optimum defense for the undead. Having 2 enemy units almost permanently paralyzed is such a massive advantage when defending. Oh, you moved the rod monster. I have not. Let's see if I can sneak in and grab that runestone mana. Alright, I think it's about time to go for... Oh, whatever. Who wants that tiny island? It's like capturing Guernsey or something. I'll play this out just for the sake of it. It's very exciting, I know. So yeah, as I was saying, I think it's probably about time we turn our attention to the quest objective. And considering I've only been recording for about half an hour, I think we're making some pretty good time. Wow, didn't even kill that fighter. That's quite a decent defence being put on by these forces. I'm impressed. Oh, shit's dead. And he's not gonna... It just doesn't have quite enough firepower to kill that mage leader, unfortunately. It's gonna be very close, though. Oh, he's missed that initiate again. Might have just snatched victory from the jaws of defeat, methinks. It's gonna be 1 unit standing, maybe. Nope. There we go. Well done, chaps. Rather sorry display from the dwarves. That's why you don't use bears, everyone. That's still probably better than dragons, let's face it. Uh-oh, Baldric's closing in. Let's just bolster these defences. Let's try and hang on to Guernsey for as long as we can. Where are you? Put your book on, love. go, and here we go. Off to the final island. I'll keep that book on for now. No, I won't. Not going to do as much good now. Okay, so as we have some Dwarven Sentry units, probably good to just have a look in those before we take the plunge. Get some poison as well. There you go. Delicious poison. Venerable warriors. Who knows what level that guy is? Ice Giant. This is probably going to be branching off quite a lot, and you've got to presumably find the route that you want to go down with regards to the enemies, which look the most doable. Where did you go? Okay. Looks like you want some more poison. Oh, of course. Yeah. Bit of a weird request, but I'm happy to grant it.
You will feel my power.
Right, in we go. Yeah, that looks like a high level warrior leader, alright. 140 damage. Might even have enough firepower to take down a skeleton champion. It looks like it. Good job I have that life potion. Might just concentrate on the leader. And then hope that we have good initiative rolls from the vampires. There's one. We'll get the other one. No! Ah, but he went for the wrong vampire, you fool! Oh, that's a lot of damage though. You're going to have to skip. Ooh. Let's get rid of him. I mean, they both pose equal amounts of threat. Let's see if we get a good initiative roll again. Yes. Okay, now I think it's probably worthwhile us sanctuarying up. I keep on clicking on the wrong bloody button. There we go. And then we've probably just got to choose our battles quite carefully in this little dwarven maze of sorts. Don't like you having ranged no mana, so give me.
My prince will feel my power.
Okay. Oh, not a rock. What about the rock's ancestors? Can that help? Okay, good try. They must be still getting loads of money for them to keep churning out full parties at this rate. I appreciate they've taken one of our mana nodes, but quite happy for them to keep the death mana. I don't need it. Okay, who do we have in here? Can I go there? I can, yes, that's fine. I could swap out some... Oh, that looks like the easier one, doesn't it? I'm going to swap out these guys. So then at least they can heal through some of the damage they're going to take, which is not much. Don't get to use these, but I think that's a decent trade-off. Probably, yeah, they can probably just keep healing up back up to full. Not you. Stand down, HR manager. Quite swift, these bears. Damn it. No, I'd rather get some healing on the vampires. And not that one. I'm going to put all my faith in this one. There we go. Splendid. And the annoying thing is that I don't really have any means to heal, I think. I don't have the spells. I don't even think I have any potions to do so. So it might just be a couple of turns spent under the protection of Sanctuary outside the final objective just to heal up using the boons from the Warrior Lord. Which is fine. I'm in no rush. Lovely. I might even take that gold mine while I'm at it.
Yes.
Huge amount of resources, literally on the dwarven doorstep. Don't like the look of that ice giant. I'm going to keep those vampires in the front row. Yeah, that looks alright. What's down here? Is that a rock giant? One more. Problem is, I think all three of those will go for a vampire. I've got a feeling that they will. Oh, can I just move through it? Alright, there we go. Problem solved. We return the sanctuary. You might as well join in the party. Wow, she actually has the movement points as well.
You will feel my power.
Lovely. Oh no, it's a rock. Oh, that thief's already damaged as well, isn't it? Oh, she's not. She's already healed back up to maximum. Oh, this is such a good try as well. Kept the dwarves busy. It's going to be another, hopefully, miraculous defense of this city. Maybe not. That's a lot of frontline damage. Why are they... Oh, they've done a Hymn of the Clans. Wow! That pushed their initiative up to 46. Yeah, I understand the bear going first, but these two guys out-initiatived all of our 50 initiative warriors. I don't know why I'm surprised. Or I don't even know why that needed commentary, but... Let's just go with it. Such is the joy of disciples. I mean, he's still out initiativing our warriors. I don't even know if that's even a word. That seems really bizarre. I understand the initiative rolls can add an extra 10 onto it, but that seems crazy. Well, they finally took down a warrior. It's a fairly good defense from these guys. Having said that, the only buff that they popped on this army was the initiative one, which seemed to be a bit of a waste of time, if you ask me. And as a result, that was a fairly good defense. Well done, chaps. We get a zombie. Splendid. Alright, what do we do with you now? I'm not seeing any motivation to actually go for any of these other units guarding various parts of the map, so they can all just sod off. A rock giant, you say? 2 mountaineers. I think I'm going to need the extra damage from the skeleton champions on this one, just to take care of that rock giant nice and quickly so we can get to the back line, because those mountaineers have a lot of HP. Oh, I realise I didn't actually take this ruin farm. Oh well, never mind. Let's go for it. Because the sooner we break through this to the back line, the better. Otherwise, we're just going to be kind of like being pecked to death. Like stupid little bearded birds. You have to skip, sadly. One down. Yeah, it's going to take a few turns for this skeleton champion to heal back up to full, but that's fine. We'll just blast through a couple of turns. Hopefully the dwarves don't do anything stupid. Let's just keep this garrisoned. Hopefully this has got to the point now where it's actually giving the dwarves pause for thought. Doesn't have any XP, so you can get stuffed. Splendid. You can very much leg it. Not pushing my luck there. In fact, I don't think there's anything else to steal. I think we've taken all the dwarven resources now. Apart from this one, ironically, which is the one right next to our capital, which is probably the easiest one to steal back, but I kind of feel sorry for them a bit now. They can have all the death mana they like. May it bring them lots of suffering and pain. Yeah, let's just blast through a couple of turns to get some natural regen on our skeleton champion. And then we shall look towards victory, I suppose. Glad I got that banner, because it feels like the party is now at peak efficiency, or peak power, as it were. I'd have liked to do some fun stuff with maybe cycling out a couple of those skeleton champions to get more vampires. I think that would have been fun. That probably lends itself more to like Disciples too, when you can get elder vampires with Drain Life Overflow. I've seen some YouTube videos with that. I can't remember if I did that in the past with an Undead playthrough, but it's great fun. Like almost an impenetrable defense because everyone is healing everyone else, but also damaging the enemy at the same time. It's absolutely crazy. Let's do it then, boys and girl. Well, wizened hag, for want of a better word. So, they're all healed up. Let us pop some spells. We definitely want Fire Ward. We can't use it because she's sanctuaried. So, we've got to probably waste a turn just attacking a random unit, which is the one that's going to actually do us the least damage. Probably this, isn't it? Those crossbowmen are going to go for vampires, which will heal through the damage. This bear will go down with 3 hits from the skeleton champions. I peaked too early. I was just too eager. How much do you heal? 51 health. Excellent. It's a good job we saved some of these enemy units just to do this, otherwise that would have been a huge pain if we actually had no means to dispel the Sanctuary. But now we do. And now we're probably going to get a horrible big spell cast on us. Now we don't, because they don't have any mana. Because I've stealing it all. Oh. Right, sorry, just preparing myself for the final battle. Yep, that looks good. We have the movement points, so let us get ourselves some Holy Strength. 20% chance, greater chance to hit. That's going to max that out, hopefully. 50% extra damage. Our skeleton champions are going to be pumping out the damage now. 150 each, presumably. Yeah, that looks nice. Vampires are up to 75 to all units. And of course the Fire Ward, which allows us to focus on taking down these kind of like auxiliary units, and then we'll focus on the Red Dragon because we don't have to worry about a shit ton of damage from the Red Dragon on the first turn. We have of course some potions which we shall also use. In terms of who we want to protect more, it's probably going to be the skeleton champions. Bearing in mind the leader is going to be ineffective against the dragon because that's going to be immune to get against fire damage. Titan's Might Potion, that can go on a skeleton. I think that's us exhausted our supplies. Let's go for it. I'm feeling fairly confident. I think this should go really, really well. Yeah, understandably boosting the dragon. He might even be able to get another boost on that dragon, because I don't think he's going to be dead after one turn. But I just want to kill these other units first. Oh, maybe we'll... No, we're not going to kill him. That didn't do half damage. That's a shame. So he's going to get another boost on the dragon, and the dragon will actually do damage this time, so that's 190 damage from the dragon. This guy has stupidly crap initiative, so I'm going to let the vampires finish him off, so which means that we can focus on the dragon now. So everything else should fall to the vampires. Okay, that's a fairly inconsequential amount of damage. Oh, leader's down. She fell at the final hurdle, as most HR managers do. Damn it, that dwarf king survived that attack. Dragon's down though, and so the rest. Oh boy. And that means the mission has been successfully completed.
Retreating to the royal chamber, the High King Sturmir was at the mercy of the Undead Hordes. The time for retribution had finally arrived, and the shadow of Mortis darkened the sky as the defunct minions destroyed the High King's personal guard and reached the throne room.
I've been called many things, but a defunct minion was not among them, surprisingly. Which is a bit rude, considering we did all the grunt work. Anyway, let's view the final victory scene. Hopefully something a bit more exciting than the Empire one.
The death of Sturmir Thunderhammer was prompt. Slaughtered by undead claws, his lifeless body lay
I think they're already dead.
beside his royal throne. In the realm, his death would be but a souvenir of a race defeated by the Undead Hordes. The vengeance of Mortis was finally complete.
Wasn't that a crown from like a Christmas cracker? It looked about as thin as paper. I can't remember who requested this. Was it Mass Alzheimer's? I can't remember. But I've been requested to also look at the credits, so we'll run this while I yammer on, summarising the playthrough, I suppose. Disciples is the result of a concerted work effort from motivated individuals. The following credits are but a general guideline, and the end result would not have existed without a team effort. Wow, what a weird way to start the credits. I mean, technically that could be at the start of every single credit roll. At least you get to see some really nice artwork from this one. Hopefully we get to see something other than the four gods, but we'll see. Anyway, this was a super fun playthrough. I think this is potentially more fun or more random and more unpredictable than the Rod Planter challenges, personally. In terms of what is coming up next, as a treat for those who are still watching at this point, I will reveal my grand plan. So, Disciples 2 has a number of very radical mods, but they're all in Russian, and so up until this point I've never played them because I don't know Russian. However, I have been working on actually translating these into English with pretty good effect at the moment. I'm making really good progress, and I'm pretty much, almost complete on translating the alternative mod for Disciples 2. It adds new units to all races, a bunch of neutral units, really radical mechanical changes, like different attacks which affect like rows of units or columns of units. Really out there kind of stuff. So at some point, I think once I'm finished, I'm actually translating some of the custom scenarios now. I've done like the base, like the UI and the like character sheets and things like this. It's mainly just the scenarios that I'm working through at the moment, just to give a fresh view of what the mod actually brings to the table, because we can't really play the original campaign because it won't include any of the new neutral units. So I kind of want to capitalise on some of these new scenarios which had been made with the mod in mind. In terms of how I'm going to present that, I'm thinking about getting back into streaming, but the stream will obviously be recorded, and then this will go up onto YouTube. And then once I'm happy that the mod has been played enough, or the translation of the mod has been played enough that it looks good, I will start thinking about how to release this to everyone so they can enjoy the alternative Disciples 2 mod in English as well. So there we go. That's the grand plan at the moment. In terms of when that's going to happen, might be looking at maybe like a week or two just for me to fine-tune some of the elements of the translation I've not quite got working as well as I'd like to. But once this is all done, I'll start kicking off some streams to show the extent of the changes that are introduced with this mod, and then I'll move on to some of the other really big mods, like the Norwegian Salmon one for Disciples 2. I've regularly watched streamers who will stream these mods, and I'm absolutely captivated by it, but I've no idea what's going on because it's all in Russian. So I've actually got to the point now where I'm reasonably proficient in terms of modifying the game files and translating back into English. Not back into English, but into English. It wasn't English in the first place, I think. Anywho, that's enough waffling for now. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you've had as much fun watching as I have making this. I have had an absolute ball. I'd like to do some more mini challenges, but I think we'll probably leave it for a bit. I'll explore some of these mods, the mod side of things, and then we'll see how we're feeling in terms of next steps from there. So until then, I will bid you farewell, and praise Mortis, and I'll see you next time, Questers. Bye-bye for now.